Well, let us get into this. I mean, money. Feel like doing that here today, but to introduce myself, welcome, and welcome. Sometimes I get a little excited, especially if I got the cards being pulled and some of the channel energy out. I was feeling it, but welcome. My name is Latisse here to shine some extra lights. I'm like, it's getting a little dark. Why is it so dark? I should. So, my name is Latisse. Welcome. I do readings on here as well as you can book personal readings with me down below. Happy to help and get that into it. But with that being said and done, I don't got many announcements, so like, comment, share, and subscribe. We got 3 separate piles. We will be using the overall energy, should I say, the main energy, the major points is the blunt as fuck deck. So all of them look like this, and it's just 3 separate energies, 3 separate piles. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so once that is in there, Shakespeare. Once that is in there, in your mind, in your energy, it is set, it is ready to go. Go ahead and make that pile selection. Okay, again, 1, 2, 3. And I did say, spirit, get extra expensive, get extra open, get extra, like, we pushing it extra out there, baby. It needs to be known, it needs to be heard, it is in here, okay? So with that being said and done, let's get into this. Pile number 1, starting at 131 here for you. Now with you, when I pulled your card, it had flipped out, and then I flipped it back over before I seen it. So I was like, okay, we ain't doing that today. And then after I got done with after I cleared out your energy, at least I thought I did. It's weird, it's funny that way. I got energy for pile 1 and pile 2 and pile 3. And then after I was done getting the energy for pile 3, they made me pull from the top. So that way you also had 2 cards. Because I was okay with you having 1 card. But all the other decks had 2. So after I got that, I was like, oh, okay. And you actually started to channel messages for the other signs. That can be a sign, getting into your zodiac signs, astrology, energy, and things of that sort to kind of navigate your life a little bit different than how you have been navigating it. But I got backtracking because it was like, I was like, okay, get under it. Should I do a second card? But it was like, wasn't necessary. And then with that, it came right off the top. Okay, the window is open so he can get his air in, and he's sitting on the windowsill. So if you hear the noise, it is just the outside. But it was this starting energy. It was this backtracking energy. It's like, oh, let me grab an extra card for you. Let me go ahead and set that up and grab that. So it was almost like this backtracking energy, and not in like a bad way. It's like, damn, that I fuck up, let me backtrack, let me trace my steps. It was like, okay, before I leave the house, let me make sure I got everything. Before I go on vacation, let me make sure everything is set up. Before I make this real big, huge decision, let me make sure all my, T's are crossed and I's are dotted. It's like that type of backtracking where you're making sure before you implement this major decision, or I'm hearing invest in something. I'm hearing also allow somebody to invest in you. It's like you're making sure that it lines up, like, hold on, I'm not signing my life away. So it's this type of backtracking where you're making sure that, yes, I know that I'm deserving of wealth, money, abundance, stability, all these things, but it's not going to come at the cost of chaos. And I mean, at the cost of my peace, for chaos and disruption and all these things, right? So it's this backtracking that is working for you in regards to this financial significance inside of this abundance itself, to allow that to develop inside of your life. So let's see what your overall cards are coming in. If you have been applying to different jobs, if you have been putting yourself out there for your own business, for your own creation, I'm hearing being your own content creator, if you have just really been allowing yourself to recognize that there's more than one way to make money, and it can be made in a way that you actually truly love and enjoy, and that isn't stressful or hard, it's like, damn. Yes, because we got new career path and major wins coming in. Now, I don't know which card, because I kind of just looked them over in Last Spirit. So I don't know which card I pulled off the top. I don't know which card was here first. So it's this energy of either way, success is coming in, abundance is coming in. So with this new career path, with this new walking that you're coming into here, it is allowing yourself to receive that abundance in such an expansive level, in such an expansive way, in more ways than you thought. Because with the new career path, it's not what you've been traveling on. So you finna shake some shit up, some shit is finna move, and you are finna to possibly traveling a whole lot more for your job. I'm hearing you're gonna have to get a new schedule, a whole new routine, because of this career. Because career is literally what you're investing your time and energy into, and what is funding you. Essentially, that's how I think career. Like, what is your lifelong investment that will fund you? That is your career. You know, that's essentially what hobby is. What is something that is going to fulfill you in um, a way that is exciting, that is fun, that allows you to tap into continuously creative aspects. So it's the same way with career. What is providing me funds? What is allowing me to live the lifestyle that I want to live? What is allowing me to have a true work-life balance? What is allowing me to truly be expressive and creative? Because some people feel like they cannot separate the two, and some people's like, that's just fine. And so you're recognizing maybe you can or cannot separate the two. We got Kingdom Magic, Water Magic, Earth Magic, Air Magic, but this is pulling more, not necessarily on the magic itself and that energy, but on that, like I said, kind of like signs, like astrological signs. You're pulling more into that type of energy. So you could be reading your birth chart. Chani is a really good app. Chani. That is a really good app to kind of get into that. Because it gets into like your North Node, the Lilith house, like it gets really deep into it. So if you've been like trying to get into that as well to learn about yourself and those placements, so it could be that I'm hearing astrocartography, a lot to do with astrology, a lot to do with on the spiritual. It's like you're looking different ways. It's like, okay, where is that place in my house? Maybe because it's like recognizing, okay, that's how I make money. That's how I build in an audience. That's how I bring in abundance. That's how I build confidence. That's how I. So it's allowing this. Yeah, we have set active intentions that it goes along with reading those contracts over, that backtracking energy that goes into, okay, let me make sure, let me read this contract, let me make sure it lines up, let me make sure that I'm getting enough time, let me make sure I schedule these things. It's like you're setting active intentions to show yourself that I'm worthy of abundance, but not in a way that's going to make me feel like I'm sacrificing something, that's going to make me feel like I'm giving away something. Because with this major wins coming in, it's like something that you have been putting your hard work and dedication into. Well, yeah, I take back my power, I call on my rage. Yeah, you've been like, it's this energy of like, you just recognize like, I can rather be irritated with something, or I can alchemize that energy and put it somewhere else. And you've really been getting into like recognizing this spiritual aspect of things. And it's crazy because, like I said, it's like you started the channel main messages for the other energies, and I almost said signs again. So definitely, or if you've been looking for a sign, Spirit said this is your sign. Well, yeah, I'm not here to judge, I'm here to listen. You're going to be in rooms where it is time for you to be heard. It's not just a second opinion or a back thought or things of that sort. It's like people truly want to hear what you're saying. And it's funny because you have one of each color coming out thus far. Like, it's like all your, you're like spiritually balancing, and now the universe, spirit, your energy is like, y'all have to catch up. Because if I'm abundant in the spiritual, I have to be abundant in the physical. Baby, that's just how balance works. That's just how life works. That's just how energy works. If I'm shifting and changing, the world has to shift and change around me. Okay? That's good. Okay. Yeah, I'm not here to judge. I'm here to listen. And that's that's right under the major winds coming in, right next to the candle magic energy. The magic energy. You've been working some magic, and your magic is your confidence. Your magic is yourself. Your magic is, again, calling on your power, your own energy, your own rage. Yeah, we have time. I'm hearing with time. It was a lot of time that you were putting into this, a lot of energy that you were putting into this and setting up here, and now it's your time. Now is your time. And it's crazy because I was thinking about 3 months before I started this, and I was like, where am I doing like times for each of these? They was just like, no, keep that in the back of your head. 3 months. I'm here that has been 3 months time or in 3 months time. Ashe. We have from the inside out, whatever you do, God do it from the inside out. Okay, and you know what I like to say about God? I am not a Christian. God is energy. God is love. It can be God, the Abrahamic God. It can be the God within yourself, Ifa, so forth, happy, whatever puts your faith and energy into. Ashe. So, whatever spirit is doing, they're doing it from the inside out and allowing that to happen here for you. My skin is beautifully peeling with this new mask I got, and it's like making my lip tight in some places where I love it. Ashe, that can be a sign. Taking care of your health, just taking care of your well-being, just being more intentional. Again, setting these active intentions, being more intentional with that. Let me see. I kind of do want to get. I'll be right back. I'm going to get my time cards. Because I feel like time is very significant for you guys. And not just because you got the time card, like I said, that 3 months is sticking out very well. And you guys started at 131. So that's why I said it can be that you have been working on this for 3 months, or it will happen in 3 months' time. 3 is the lucky number. We got on a foggy day. Let's see if we can get a little more specific. That spirit, that time. Now, you know, we got within 3 years. Within 3 years, I'm here, you would not be in the same place. You would not be in the same energy. Yeah. Within a month. Like I said, it's this energy. Within 3 years, I'm like, this time next year. Yes, within 3 years, like you're gonna be looking back like, damn. It's gonna be like what's that? Yeah, within a month, set active intentions. Yeah, from the inside, it's working now. It's working quickly. It's working fast. It's like where you're watching those time reels of like plants growing, and like it looks like it's only shrunk down to like a minute or 5 minutes or whatever, but it actually took years to grow. It took years for that tree to grow. It took years for that garden to grow. You know, or months. It took time. And so you're going to be looking back like, damn, within 3 years, I was able to accomplish more than I thought I was. It's like, damn, I was able to make more than I thought I was. I was able to create more than I thought I was. I was able to travel more than I thought I was. So, and that's landing right on top of the major wins. And it's going to be like back to back continuous. And not saying life is going to happen, because maybe life is life. Okay? Life going to be life. With the world we live in, sometimes things are just out of our control, not within our predictions. So it's this energy, but it's like either way you're protected, either way you're blessed. Either way you're protected, either way you're blessed. Let's see if we can get anything else in that regard. Let's close it out. On a Thursday at dusk in September. I'm hearing, September was where I'm getting some hilariously Halloween vibes when I'm looking at this energy, but it's like this September energy, which is this Libra energy, also this Virgo energy, you were, like I said, you've been working on this in some time, and that's right on top of the magic energy, right on top of the new career path energy. You have been working on this for some time. You have been carving out a way for some time. And so, like I said, when you set the tone with these shadow messages, you also set the tone for your own energy. So September could have been very significant. I'm here looking at your journals, or look at some pictures. Look at something that was happening in September, something that you wrote down or thought about in September, because that is very significant for why you are being launched forward right now. Ashe. But that was good. Your money's coming in. You got a new career path, whatever that means for you. You can, yes, whatever that means for you. Because if I'm limiting it, then I'm limiting it. I'm not doing that. We ain't limiting minds around here. You have called back your power, your energy. You have been working, and it is time. Now, and the fact that you look back like, damn, 3 years, I accomplished so much, and you will have, and you are. But that has been your reading, pile number 1. I love you. Love yourselves. Until next time. Alrighty, pile number two. This is for you. Okay. Now, I also got kind of a channel message for you. Not kind of, I did. It's right there. When I was shuffling, it's like one of your cards went back in, and almost like came out, then it went back in. Then I was like, it was like this skepticism, like, are we sure, Spirit? Like, what's happening? And then I shuffled again. One of your cards came out, and then it was like, go back and put that card. Yeah, like, yeah, like, go back and put that card. But it was like your own questioning caused a delay in a message, caused a delay in energy. So I feel like, because they have me write down delayed. Like something is delayed, a delayed message, delayed time, a delayed package. It feels like something is delayed. But it's only delayed because when it was first there, you're like, no, I don't think so. And then you went and got something else. And yes, that is needed, but it's like you skipped something or you skipped over something, and then you have to go back and get it. Like, oh damn, I did need that, or yeah, that did make sense, or like you got a message and you like brush it off, and it's like a sense of like you really have to trust in and rely on your intuition because it is necessary. Because both parts are needed. You don't need to rush to get the out there. You can get it all and get it all in a flow state versus feeling like you're going in like, okay, that's delayed. That was supposed to have been here. One thing. Got delivered. Either way, it got delivered. You see what I'm saying? So when you, sorry, my bad, baby. So when you recognize these things of like, okay, if you already put in for something, I'm here like, why order something again when you already ordered it? Just wait. Because what you feel like may be delayed is just you allowing yourself to wait in these moments. And I feel like waiting is something that you possibly have a problem with, which is okay. Patience is not everybody's virtue, baby. Maybe your virtue is something else. And who says you only got one? I shake. But it's this energy of when things are delayed, it's sometimes a rushing of what you've already put in place. So it can be a manifestation. It can be the groundwork that you're putting for something. It can be you're like, damn, I'm putting out content. I'm doing this, or I'm saying this, or I'm creating this, or I'm putting in all the work. I'm putting in overtime, or I'm creating projects at work. It's like something where it's like, dang, what the fuck? Am I not doing the work good enough? Am I not doing the work at all? Like, am I missing? And it's like, no, trust. Not only are you doing what you need to do, but you don't need to do it that hard. Because when you start going with the pace of your own intuitional flow, that's when things can start clicking and working in a way that is magnificent. So this is Spirit. I love Spirit because Spirit like, we're gonna do this type of reading. Spirit is like, hey, we have 111. There's something better. And then we got 66, mommy issues. And I feel like it is possibly something in how you were raised in a way of thinking, possibly in a lack mindset, possibly in a settling mindset of just accepting, possibly in like an overworking mindset. And it could have been because of what you seen with your mother, because of what your mother put on you, whatever it is, it's this energy where it's almost like something was planted inside of you, like a seed, a thought, a moment, somebody else's projections, and it has to do with these mommy issues. And you don't realize how much it is impacting you, especially in your wealth, because if you're thinking about it, maternal is a very, like, that is, I always say, the only other person that you spend 24/7 with, that you have ever spent 24/7 with, is your mom. Because you was growing inside of that motherfucker. Like, you was literally growing inside her. That is the only other person that you have never been separated from besides yourself. And so sometimes it is hard to disconnect from possibly how you were raised. And like I was raised, I was like, at Christmas, I know the acts for certain things are like $20 and under. Like, I know what we're working with here. I know what we got to do here. Because I know sometimes when I have to nanny, I have to just give the money straight to my mom so that way everybody can eat that day. So it's just things of that sort of how I was raised. And so now in this mindset, I have to be like, okay, I'm not taking care of anybody but me. I am allowed to experience pleasure and joy. I'm allowed. So it's this way of framing how I was raised because of how I was raised and who I was raised by. It caused a shift in my financial dynamics and how things work. Because I still be like buying in bulk, like I'm buying for me and my siblings, and they have to do the same. So it's like that is not necessary and needed. And so now it's shifting my mind frame of where I can put things in other stuff. Because then I would get stuff and then be like, dang, if somebody gonna come ask her, it's like, dang, you ain't got. So it's just like this energy of like, no, there's something better. I'm not in a scarcity. And so that can be kind of how it was. Or it could have been that some of you, everything was taken care of. Shay, everything was taken care of. You didn't have to think about calling this place. You didn't have to think about taking care of this. If you knew you needed something, they took care of it. They were quick. They were quick to get it done. But now you feel like you have no sense of independence, or you don't know how to make a decision that you feel like would be right for you without possibly second guessing it. And that can be causing those delays. So you have to recognize that there's something better than what somebody else projected onto you, planted into you, or how they raised you. There's something better than that. And that is going to allow the flow of abundance to come into your life, because you're recognizing I'm not living my life under a condition of somebody else's issues or an issue that I'm currently solving, but I'm living under the process of working through that, of opening myself up to realizing sometimes in my everyday life that can be restricting something inside of that wealth. Maybe I don't speak loudly in the boardroom because I was told not to make, a lot of noise. Just be happy that you got a good job and just be happy that you be there. But it's like, no, if I'm feeling something and they're asking for our opinion, I'm going to speak about it. So it can be even simple things like that. And it's like, yes. And they love when you speak because you always have a fresh new idea, a fresh new perspective, and that leads to something. And now they're trusting you with the project, but they probably want to trust you with the project that they can't even trust you to use your own voice. So it's things of that sort where you have to reframe. It's like, what am I carrying on that I was taught, or how I was raised, or what I was conditioned that is causing delays because I'm not allowing myself to see and accept better, put myself out there for better, say no so that I can allow that better in from me, especially financially. Because money is literally, I say it is a mindset. Because even when I ain't got it, I got it. Okay, this comes somebody like, I don't know where I'm going to be the next day. I don't know what I'm going to eat the next day. Like, I've been there, so I absolutely understand. I'm being like, spread, I don't know, y'all have to make some shit shake, and they literally do. So you have to recognize, like, do you want them to make some shit shake, or are you just okay with the shake and bake? I hated shake and bake chicken. It was so disgusting. Oh my gosh, Ashe. But let's get into your wealth here. Let's get into your money. I'm going to get into the mommy issues and the something better so we can work it out, okay? What is the mommy issues? Yeah, you probably could have had somebody with a real sharp tongue, okay? King of Swords, Aquarius energy. That tongue on them is very authoritative, very sure, sometimes very demanding. And they don't have to say it in like a way that can be harsh. They could have said it soft and sweet, but it's in this way where it's like Spirit saying, like, you really got to call the power back on your tongue, because Aquarius energy is the water barrier energy. It's the emotions of being able to cultivate that into something that is a sense of reality, and being able to express that, being able to possibly invoke that in others. And I feel like with this mommy issues, they were able to invoke a lot of possibly their emotions and energies that they were working through onto you or with you. Yeah, in a way that... Ten of Swords in reverse, a lot to do. It could have been it's a lot to do with pure mental. A lot to do with possibly like mental confliction or confusion, or just like mind games, or just having to grow up very quickly. And so it's this almost second guessing nature. But the box that you feel like you're in is not even your box. With this meaning the reverse on top of the money issues, it's a realization that I didn't place myself in this box, but I am mentally placing these swords inside of myself based off of somebody else's words, energy and actions. And so with this understanding of the mommy issues, it's like it's almost put you, like I said, into this box of either settling or restriction or not speaking up or second guessing. And so things do come to you. Like I said, they do, but sometimes they're delayed. Sometimes it's just like, am I sure it's for me? And it's not the wholehearted thing. So it's getting you out of this mental confinement of feeling like you are restricted in that way, and allowing you to be spiritually open. And that's cutting through quick. We love swords energy. It's gonna cut through slice of bitch energy. What's happening with it? There's something better with their finances, spirit. Thank you. The cars that want to fall on the floor. You know what they say? They say the real act of love as a parent is allowing your child to exceed you, to surpass you, right? And that is the true test of the love. I heard it somewhere, okay? It could have just been for the show. It could have been for a book I read. I don't remember where I heard it, okay? But that is the true test of love, is allowing them. It's like, I'm not going to allow you to get out the gut. I'm not going to allow you to have this. And it's like, I'm raising you in a way that is allowing you to be you. And that in itself is powerful. That in itself is healing. That in itself has allowed you to grow past what I could have been. So the reason why I'm saying that, maybe, it's because the something better is Ace of Swords. You got Ace of Swords energy. This is almost like King of Swords. Baby, Ace of Swords. When I say your tongue is powerful, you have this supreme strength. Like I said, it's this meeting energy where once you speak up, or it's like a deal in a contract. It's like, no, I'm not going to allow that. Or I'm seeing Queen Latifah when she's like, I'm putting my contract, I'm not going to die anymore. Everybody, they didn't see me die enough. I had one of the most iconic, traumatic deaths. I do not die anymore on TV, shows, none of that. That is in my contract, in every contract that I do. I don't die. You're going to make me disappear, but you are not going to kill me on screen. Like, I don't do that. No. So it's this energy with the Ace of Swords where it's like the something better is you. And with this Ace of Swords, it's like, no, I'm not going to accept that. That contract doesn't work for me. No, that doesn't work for me. That schedule doesn't work for me. I got orders to fulfill. I can't go out tonight. It's recognizing the strength of your power because of that. And so once you start calling it in, it's like, I'm realizing I can get what the fuck I want, and not just what is handed to me or what is no. So that in yourself is gonna cut through those delays, cut through that, because even though she got that sword and she willing at that supreme knowledge, that understanding, that strength, that new beginning. Ace is that new beginning, but it's also the ending. It's that opening. Spirit is saying right now. Whoa, we got the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Cups. This is fulfillment of wishes and wealth and desires. This is abundance. You literally got the abundance card. You got the little, so you not only are getting your wishes come, but the family life, the home life, the stability in relationships and career and growth is also going to be in balance. You can have it all. You can have the family and the career. You can do it all. And you are allowed to have that, because that also is the something better. Not limiting yourself to just one thing, one aspect, one way of being. You are more than that. And Spirit is saying, we want to bless you. We got a castle in the back. We out on our real estate. We dripped in garments. Okay. Vibrant colors. So it's like, be ready for it. Because when you start speaking that no, and then yeah, and let it work for me with that, dude, we going to set this up. Baby, you got the Four of fucking Wands. Stability in your home life, in your career, and foundations of relationships. Stability. That growth and that stability, that understanding of what that means to you and how that represents such an aspect or dynamic And I will tell you, I'm going to say this with as much love as I can in the tone of the ancestors. If you are dealing with relationships with your mother or just the dynamic of what that means, don't become obsessed with that idea. We got the devil, we got the Capricorn energy coming on here with mommy issues. Do not become obsessed with the title of what that means. Become obsessed, if you're going to be obsessed with what a relationship is, what the foundation for a relationship between you and this person is that raised you, that you want to be in your life, and who you are now and who you are becoming. But baby, you got the 9 and the 10. You literally got the abundance card. You got money everywhere falling from the trees. So don't allow yourself to be delayed by mama issues. Okay? I love you. Love yourselves more. Until next time. Alrighty, pile number 3 here. How are you doing? Hope you are doing swell and all those good things. We're gonna get straight into it. Now yours was a nice little quick shuffle. Your cards came out quick. They didn't come with any like extra news or energy, and not like that's bad, not like that's good. It's just that's what it was. So yeah, it's also let me know on your channel message. It's just quick new shuffle, because also before I got your cards, I had to shuffle it again. Versus just kind of knocking on it to clear the energy. I had to knock, clear, and then knock again. So this is letting me know that it's clearing out any, it's letting me know like blockages are being cleared. It's clearing out any energy, blockages, thoughts, old patterns, hearing old frequencies and vibes, and things that sort of reminds me of last night. I was trying to choose like a hertz frequency to go to sleep to, and I couldn't. They were all like disturbing me. So that can be a sign as well of like trying to do something that I'm hearing people say will calm you or it's good to go to sleep to, but it's like this is like mess with me in a different frequency. So I literally just have to listen to music to go to sleep. Not have to, but that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to hear something. And so it's almost this energy of like once you clear out, not doing it in a way what people say should or shouldn't work, and truly going against the grain, going the back ways we're on the road, is really going to work out for you. So let's go ahead and see your cards. You got 8, 8, 8, and technically 8, because 7 plus 1 is what? 8. Abundance. You literally got a fucking abundance is flowing in card. And relocation. Like I said, you have to rethink your whole mindset. And this relocation can literally be like, I don't know if I should move there. It's like somewhere like people are like not expecting you to go to because of your job. And they're like, you're going there? Doesn't your job like require you to be around people or be in the city or be near the ocean? It's like people are expecting you to be in one place and you're going to another. Or I'm hearing you are finally relocating to a place to actually live out your dreams. If you do want to do something, if you do want to experience something, like, you know, I'm seeing Castle Dance, like I'm finally going to Hollywood to live out my dreams, or I am going to finally live near trees and mountains so I can finally start that hiking club. So it's this type of energy where you're finally allowing yourself to physically relocate, mentally relocate, habitually relocate, all these things, so that way you can shift in this abundance. So that way it can properly flow in. And I literally said it feels like blockages are being removed because it's happening quickly. And 888 is about infinite possibilities, infinite mindsets, infinite opportunities. It is literally a beginning and end. So with this abundance on in, it is literally removing and shifting things out of the way so that it can properly happen. It's almost like a dam breaking, essentially. As soon as the dam breaks, all the water flows out. Or I'm seeing this one episode when I was watching the Magnet School Bus. I love just... it's so knowledgeable, and it's in a way that everybody can consume. But anyway, I was watching it, and it was just the episode, because, you know, obviously, if you've seen them all, you've seen them all. But it was the episode where the kids are, like, trying to be like, why should the swamp stay here? Like, what is the purpose of the swamp? And the town almost gets flooded, but they didn't have to be rerouted through the swamp, because the swamp allowed it to, like, purify it, pulled in all that extraness. So I feel like your ancestors, I'm saying this specifically with that message, is the swamp. They're purifying it. They're taking in all the extras. But that purification allows for abundance of creatures and energies to live. And that has allowed you with this overflow and this dam breaking. Please stick with me in this message. It's like I'm allowing the overflow of things where I feel like it was too much, or I didn't know what to do, or when I really put my faith in it, or when I trusted myself, or when I got in myself. That was the overflow. Now I'm hearing overflow room. It's a lot to do with overflow. It's an overflow of blessings and abundance coming into your life here. Yes, let's get into this. But it's like they were the swamp filtering out the things, but that still also led to a prosperous land. So it's like you're not only prosperous in the physical because of allowing yourself to allow that to happen, but you're prosperous in the spiritual as well. So let's get into this. You have for number 3 in this collective. Abundance and relocation. Yeah. Yeah, they said take the bottom. Yeah, it is this change and shift in dynamic. I love the tower moment. I would get this tattooed on me, but bitch, I ain't that in love with it. But I do love the tower card when it comes upright. Because this is letting me know, like I said, it's happening quickly. And people forget the tower isn't out. This is happening outside. Like this is an outside force. And that's why I mentioned the ancestors. I love when it comes full circle. Shay. It's because this is outside of your control. This blessing, this abundance happening is outside of your control. They are recognizing, like I said, you've been feeding it, whether that's just been praying, having an extra faith, dance parties. It's just this energy of you building that spiritual connection. But also with this, you have been working on the outside. It has been weighing on you to be like, I know I am worthy of abundance. I know I'm deserving to be paid to exist. I know I'm deserving, my projects are deserving to be seen. I know I'm deserved to be heard. Yes. And it's kind of keep you up because it's like, where's my wealth? Where's my abundance? Where's my wealth? Where is my abundance? Yeah, we're going to take this card too. Thank you, Spirit. Here it is. That's why they have me flipping. I love when I just do Spirit say, take it. Because it's, like I said, your message is coming quick. Your energy is coming in quick. Your blessings is coming in quick. But with this, it's been keeping up. Like, I know I'm deserving of abundance and blessings. I know I'm just pop up. I know. And it's like this moment where I was watching, I don't remember. It was like this little short on YouTube. That's what it was. And it was talking about how Tim's, her first song, Mr. Ramo, I get there. Okay, we're gonna go get sidetracked because I can get into it. But she just literally bought some equipment and literally created that and like put it out there and let allowed to happen. Or if we're thinking about SZA, where she was just like, I wasn't expecting. I was going to college, like I was still dancing and doing all this stuff. Like I wasn't expecting it. I was just putting it out there. And it's this energy of when you are living as yourself, that is the overflow of abundance, and that allows for more to be matched by spirit. And so with this relocating, they can't stay here anymore. They have to move. And so with this 8 and 9 of Swords coming in here, it's like, okay, it's kind of the way you like, okay, I know something's about to happen. And sometimes when there's a breakthrough, it's sometimes this anxiety and excitement kind of feeling. It's like, okay, something's about to go down. I know something is shifting because you're experiencing that tower moment, because you're experiencing that change. You're like, okay, something's about to go down. And so this can be, you put in that, I'm seeing like you put in an application a while ago for a promotion for like VP or something is what I'm hearing. And that's what I'm rocking and rolling with. And you haven't heard anything. So you thought somebody else filled the position. But no, it was just, it had to come in properly and quickly. And I'm hearing they wanted to make sure that they can pay you enough. They wanted to make sure that they can pay you enough of what you were worth. And setting it up. I'm hearing it's a lot to do with you guys entering stuff or just continuously putting this work. Like I'm hearing entering that contest for like music and poetry, or I put in to be a vendor and I haven't heard anything back yet, or I put in to be a host for this. It's like something where you put in and you thought you didn't get it because you feel like it's been taking some time. But that was your answers is working the back end because they needed to pay you what you were worth. If they're going to be drinking from your cup or even around your cup, they need to be paying you what you're worth. This purple energy, you have been walking in this royal energy for some time. And Spirit is like, it is time that you start experiencing that abundance. And so with this Ace of Cups, it's literally about abundant pleasure, abundant joy. And I always love to mention, it is the moon drinking from her cup, not the moon pouring into it. Like I said, you walk in this overflow energy of abundance. And you may have been gotten told, you intimidate me. Fuck those people. But you may have been told, like, you intimidate me, or you walk with very authoritative energy, or you can be a leader. It's this energy because that's just who you are. You are a royal energy, this regal energy that you walk with. Yeah, we got the Four of Pentacles and the Six of Swords coming in here, right on top of the relocation energy. It's like you don't have to be afraid of this big move for a lot of you, because it's more than just a mental move for some of you of releasing and letting go of the anxiety or the stress of the worry. Will it or will it not? Can I figure it out? Has it been figured out? Things of that sort. It's this energy with the Four of Pentacles under the Tower. That is letting me know that you are recognizing, I don't need to clutch so hard. Because they're like, it's like this other type of energy. This could be fear, this could be doubt, this can even be other people, where it's like they're trying to lure me away. But I have the abundance he has the abundance in his hand. He has the royal robes. And so it's this energy of recognizing I can either recognize where dead ends are leading me, dead energy is leading me, and let it go and sit in this Tower moment, which I feel like you are, because it is upright, and tap into the Six of Swords. Somebody, Spirit is saying they really want you to move. Yeah, it's more than just mentally moving, because you did get the Six of Swords, which is mental communication. But it's like there is going to be a way. Spirit is bringing in a way for you to move. And maybe that's what's been holding back. Or maybe I'm hearing some of you, where do I move to? With this Tower, towers are also about foundational rebuilds. I know I double said that word, excuse me, but it ain't just me talking, and we only got the English as first language, I say. So it's this understanding that the Tower is rebuilding a new foundation. Four is also this four energy, fourth house energy, stability in those foundations, and growth and abundance. So with this coming in, you, it's going to be a leap of faith, and I feel like you're going to take this leap of faith. But that is leading you to the Ace of Swords energy, the Star energy, and the Nine of Wands energy. You made it. Spirit wants you to sit and recognize that you are a star. You are magnificent. You are powerful. You are wise. You have been leading yourself here the whole time. A lot of Aces energy. A lot of powerful, feminine, receiving, royal, confident energy. So when you start standing and walking and operating in that, it allows for this continued abundance to flow in, because you are it. So that's why I see the dam breaking. Thank you. Is because, again, you are the overflow. Don't put a dam in front of you. Allow it to continuously go out into the swamps. Allow it to shade, which is, again, that ancestral energy. If you don't know, Scorpio energy, ancestor energy, swamp energy, the depths energy, taboo energy, secrecy energy, alchemy energy. That's what that is. So it's pushing into that, allowing that overflow. A lot of Cancer, Scorpio energy is coming in here. Of course, Aquarius energy. Those can be very significant. Those can be signs for you. This card keeps fucking looking at me. We got the Nine of Swords. It's time for you to make those rash decisions that I'm hearing you used to make when you were young, or where you felt like it was being a crash out. They have me do this, and like when you feel like you was crashing out, that led you to some crazy, wild experiences and places and blessings and abundance, because you knew you were protected. And you have to start walking like you know you're protected again. You know that you are guarded, because you're already at the end. You're there. Yeah. Be ready to move. Be ready to relocate. Be ready to shift. And be ready for the discipline that this abundance is going to provide and allow you to sit in. This relaxation that is going to allow you to sit in. Because the Ten of Wands staring at me, and the Ten of Swords is in the reverse. You are releasing burdens mentally, physically, and emotionally. So allow that. This tower moment, just if shit is really falling apart or falling together in weird ways, allow that shit. 444, as I say. I say. But you are literally abundance walking. That's why you got quick new shuffle. The spirit is shaking shit up quick. Okay? Gonna catch you off your toes, get you on your feet. But yes, this has been your reading, my love. I love you. Love yourselves more. And be ready for that money. Be ready for that wealth. Be ready for them homes. Be ready for the real estate. Be ready for the vacations. Be ready for the jobs. Ready for the brands. Be ready for all the good shit. Because now the universe is on your frequency. Okay? Love you. Love yourselves more. Till next time.